welcome to the video, all the quantum enthusiasts. So this is what we have done so far, and if you have made this far, congratulations to all of you. And in the next few videos, we will be working on the most complex things of the project. But before moving towards it, I just want to recap all of the things that we have done so far in these 12 videos, in the previous 12 videos. So in the very first video, I just gave you introduction to the project, about this tool that can help you to learn quantum computing in a better way, a more visual way. So whenever you are writing down any of the math and you are working on that mathematics, then you actually can visualize and understand better. Then in the second video, I talked about the installations that you need to do. We talked about virtual environment. Why is it important? Also, I gave you a few resources that can help you with this virtual environment installation and working with it. In the third video, it was just an extra video that was to help the beginners that who don't have a good computer science background and may find a little difficulty in doing and working with all these things. So there I talked again about installations, how to install Qiskit. I showed you by working with the Anaconda, and I also told you how to install Tkinter. In the next video, which was the fourth video, we talked about we started our project, in fact, and we worked with logo and window. So first of all, I showed you a website that can help you to select your logo. I also told you why I selected these glasses as the logo for my project. Then we saw how you can give logo to the window, uh, to your main window, how to create this window in the first place, and that was that for for that video. We just did that the two things. We gave it the logo and we made the video. The only other thing we did in the video was giving. I just showed you the color picker website that can help you to choose colors that you can use in your project. Then we came to the video number 5. In the fifth video, we talked about frames because we were about to work with layout, and before working with layout, it's important to plan your layout, and we did that using frames. So we had two frames, the display frame, and that consists of this screen that you can see here, and other frame was the button frame that consists of all these buttons. The frames helped us to plan our layout and distinguish it, the distinguish it different elements of the app from each other. In the next video, video number 6, we talked about the user buttons. So all these are the user buttons: clear, about, visualize, and quit. And we saw what are they all about. And it was just that video. We all just I just told you the functions of all these buttons. In the next, that is the 7th video, we started with the actual quantum stuff. I showed you the basic single qubit gates of X, Y, Z, and H, and we also saw the mathematics behind all these gates, the matrices in particular that represent these gates, and we also saw the some of the calculations, and we visualized uh, some calculations, and I demonstrated how this tool can help you understand better all those complex mathematics. And in the next video, video number 8, we again gone through all the remaining single qubit gates, all these S and SD. I told you what all these means and what are the corresponding matrices, what is their meaning, and we again visualized a few concepts using our tool, and again demonstrating how it can be used. In the video number 9, we directly moved on to the layout. We worked completely on our layout. We inserted all of our buttons into the layout. I showed you all the different elements that can help you to do it, like sticky, column span, row span, and how you can use all these elements to make your app look good. So that was a great important video, and basically in that ninth video of layout, we completed our layout, and I also told you to come up with your own layout. So that was all about the video number 9. So after that, we talked more about some basics. So in the video number 10, we talked about some basic Python that had particularly nothing to do with our project, but it was good to know about these things, because if you want to work more into the in these uh, quantum computing, it's better to know Python. It's one of the most dominant language out there. So I just gave you a brief overview of all the important things that you may need while working with Python, and also I provided you with some few free resources that can help you to go deeper into the Python and learn more core concepts. After that, in the video number 11, I again kept talking about the Python basics. So we talked about concepts that would be useful ahead in our project that will be now working, and all those concepts were anonymous functions, lambda, how do you define a function in first place, what is a global variable, and all. So it was a more complex thing than the previous video, video number 10. But video number 11, I just showed you what are all the concepts that would become helpful once we start working ahead. In video number 12, that is the last previous video, we talked about the basic Qiskit. How do you initialize a quantum circuit? How do you apply gates to a quantum circuit? Then what are barriers? How they are used? And how do you perform the operation of a measurement? So uh, how do you do a measurement? What is measurement, right? So how do you store the result of a qubit into the classical bit? You just use dot measure and pass on the qubit number and the classical bit number. I also told you that there are various ways to initialize quantum circuit, and I showed you resources that can help you further deepen your knowledge about Qiskit in particular. And now in this video, that is video number 13, I just wanted to do this recap because it's important. We have almost completed more than 60 or 70% of our project. A few things are yet remaining, though few. They are really, really important to do. So now, as we move ahead, the road ahead consists of giving the command attribute to all these buttons. So we have already initialized our buttons and packed them into the window using the grid method. So, but as you can see, these buttons do nothing. Right? I can press them, these buttons, but they don't perform any function. So we will be defining functions Now for all of these buttons, that they will perform. So whenever I click on visualize, so that window should pop up. So how all that happens, that will be the road ahead. And we will also see how all the concepts that we saw in the video number 11 will come into picture. And I hope you are excited to move in this journey ahead. Thank you.